Good morning. I vaguely remember my dad taking me on a journey when I was very young to see the birthplace of a legendary giant who lived near Liverpool in the 1500s. Today I am back in Hale Village, just outside Liverpool, near Speke, to rekindle the story. Enjoy. The Giant of Hale, or John Middleton, was said to be 9 foot 3 inches tall and had to sleep with his feet out of the window. There's a nature trail at the nearby Speke Hall designed for children which tells his story, complete with a small house and feet hanging out of the window. There's also a portrait of John in Speke Hall itself. He was born in 1578 and died in 1623 at around 45 years of age. Because of his enormous size and amazing strength, he was employed by the Sheriff of Lancashire as his personal bodyguard. In 1617, King James I, having heard tales of John, invited him to battle his champion wrestler, with John coming out the victor whilst breaking the man's thumb. He was rewarded with £20 as his prize, which is equivalent today of around £3,500. Unfortunately, he was either robbed or swindled out of the cash on his way home. Never mind. So this building here was the manor house, Sir Gilbert's residence. Sir Gilbert, obviously, who was the employer of our friend John Middleton. And here we see the man himself. I believe that the statue stands slightly taller than John, at I believe 9 feet 8 inches. Wow. That bit about him being robbed or swindled, I'm going to go with swindled because I can't see anyone trying to steal from a guy who's 9 foot 8. Well, 9 foot 3, sorry. Just doesn't sit right with me, that one. It'd be like trying to rob Duncan Ferguson's house twice. Just not going to happen, is it? Oh, sorry, for those who don't know who Duncan Ferguson is, he was a famous Everton footballer, 6'4", and said to be one of the hardest men in football. And his house was attemptedly robbed twice, although it didn't end well for the guys trying to rob it. This is such a beautiful place. Look at the beautiful cottages. And this one in particular, even if I can speak, just coming up, was home to John. So legend has it. And it would have been one of these windows where his feet would have been sticking out when he was sleeping. Wow. I think there might even be a plaque on the wall. Let's have a look. Yep. There we go. John Middleton, 1578, 1623, 9 feet 3 inches tall, known as Childe of Hale, lived here. Alton Borough Council. Cool. He died a poor man at only 45 years old and is buried here at St Mary's Church in Hale Village. The epitaph reads, "Here lieth the body of John Middleton, the Childe of Hale, 9'3", born 1578, died 1623. If his height is accurate, it would make him one of the world's tallest men ever. There are reminders of his legend in and around Hale Village, such as the local pub named the Childe of Hale, and the massive statue standing slightly taller than him at 9'8". I was very fortunate today during my visit, as St Mary's was actually open, so I managed just to sneak in and get a little bit of footage. Okay, here's another famous guy, Master Robert Molyneux of Hale, a seaman who accompanied James Cook on his first of the 3 voyages of discovery to Australia and New Zealand in 1768 and 1771. He is Serving Master of the Royal Navy Research Ship Endeavour. Wow, okay.